show a view from behind. Where are you walking to? Spot where they get rid of this barrier on the side of the road so I can hitchhike again. Ooh, maybe up here. The trees are coming back. Oh, maybe. I think so. Sure nobody will pick you up. I've literally just got picked up twice. And you've been here all day. I meant show your butt. We did have a raid yesterday from a lady streamer, and everyone was saying, this person likes your butt, which made me feel good about my butt. Do I need to recycle anything? No, we're good. Haven't wrecked Clea yet. Well, I walked to the next town. Show your butt, but that's my OnlyFans content. If I show it on stream, how am I going to monetize my risque, shots? Out to borrow more. Well, yeah, it's just over 100 kilometers on this road. It would take more than an hour for sure. You're not going to average over 100 kilometers on this. It kind of goes through towns and towns and towns. If I was on the autostrada at the same point, yeah, probably an hour. Excuse me. Oh, you're a big dog. Lady streamer likes your butt. I know. It's very exciting. Another one. You're much smaller though. Look. The railing's gone. At this road up here, we'll assess the situation and see if we can work our magic. Do not go around that village. Auto stop. What? What do you mean? Let's work on this tractor. That's how you know you're in a rural place. My place looks old. All right, let me assess. Unfortunately, it's not like before where we've got like no railing, but then it's got like a very flat shoulder. It like drops off, see? Which is kind of annoying. I think we might have to go back to finding a good spot and waiting hitchhiking. But this road isn't busy, really. Okay, let me look. Because we started out today with like roads where I could just walk down and hitchhike, and it's been fine. But it's getting worse as we go, which is sad. Maybe that's why you're having troubles getting a ride. I'm not having troubles getting a ride today. Been picked up twice. The actual amount of time we've spent hitchhiking today is like, and how long it's taken to get picked up has not been bad. How would you hitchhike if there are no cars? Well, that's one of the 4 things I look for in a hitchhiking spot, so I'd consider it not a very good hitchhiking spot if there's no traffic. Where are you going now? With how slow traffic is, potentially, it's just... For every car that drives past, I'd probably have to stop and walk aside, like step aside. There just isn't really room for them to pull out. I don't think I really want to walk and hitchhike on... If this was flat here, then you can just like get out of the way and people can pull over, but it's not. Always walking my fields. You have to make auto stop for Latasana. Oh, well, I know, but there's not a really good spot to hitchhike. And I tried to hitchhike in safe-ish areas. Well, it looks like the path ends up here. Oh, and then the shoulder gets better. Okay, we're just going to finish this little section here. And potentially stop there or look at if it stays better. They don't have buses there. That sign right there, you can only see the back of it, but I walked past it. That's a bus stop sign. Which I thought was a strange spot for a bus stop, but it had a picture of a bus on it. On a rural road somewhere in Italy, thinking how fun it would be to have some pizza, a beer, and all of my followers would cheer. I agree. The rhythm of the night. Dang, I'm trying song, man. Yeah, give me a better song for my head. So Italy is the most difficult to hitchhike? No, the wait times in Italy are fine. The hardest part about hitchhiking in Italy is... I got some garbage in my pocket, let's get rid of that. Is finding a spot to hitchhike. Like where people can pull over easily. It's a lot of narrow roads. Yeah, we got country roads. There's a fox magic carpet ride. It's a little bit of a creepy song. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? You ought to turn around, put your thumb up way in the air when you hear a car coming your way. I would stop, pick it up, just get a better spot. That hasn't been my experience in general, and I don't really want people stopping in the middle of a fast-moving road that they can't pull out on. Like pull over and get out of the lane. So generally my experience hitchhiking and my strategy is to find a safe spot to hitchhike and then hitchhike from that spot and to another location, then find another safe spot to hitchhike. Now earlier today, the road was like, in general, just like there was always a shoulder to pull over on. So I just walked and turned around as cars drove past, which is nice. But we're losing that now. My lovely lady lumps. Check them out. Probably need to get on the SS14. This road goes east. There's lots of eastbound roads. But I think I know which road you're talking about, and this road eventually connects up with it. There's not too much traffic, unfortunately. Are you married, brother? No. I wouldn't be doing this trip if I was... I wouldn't travel like this for what I do, like 10 plus months of the year. If I was in a relationship. Or if I had dependents, like children or something like that. I was getting colder. The sun left. The sun came out earlier and I was getting all hot and bothered. I know. Okay. Put my freaking this back on. If I were to Slovenia, 100 kilometers. Just over 100 kilometers. Perfect. Walking to Slovenia. We're hitchhiking. We're just... Okay, we're just doing the hiking part of hitchhiking right now. Oh, perfect. Favorite temperature to hitch in? 5 to 15 degrees probably, so I can walk. So I can walk and not get overheated, but wear enough clothes to stay comfortable. So a mask? That's a buff. Stops stress from going down my neck. Dogs. Bark. On the road again, going places I've never been. Life I live is hitchhiking with all my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. Your bark is more of a squeak than a bark. Really hungry. I like it though, like... Okay. When I was on holiday, I didn't really have much of an appetite because I wasn't really doing much. I didn't gain any weight. If anything, I lost weight on holidays, which is the opposite of what I try to do. But now that we're fully into the swing of things traveling, my appetite is wonderful. On to hitchhiking until I find a spot to hitchhike at. But just up in this town, I know there's at least a shoulder in there that'd be decent for hitchhiking and it slows traffic down. And it's a small town, so it could probably be a decent spot to hitchhike. But traffic is relatively infrequent. It's enough, though. I'm really freaking hungry I got snacks. Maybe we'll snack and then hitchhike, as long as the road looks decent. How fast do you walk? I don't know. Ever hitched around a boat? One private boat across a lake in Ireland, and several ferries. Some ferries are hitchhikeable. A noteworthy example is the ferry between Dover, England, and Calais, France. You pay, if you're driving on the ferry, you pay per car. Number of passengers in your car doesn't matter. So if you hitchhike into a car, like I had a sign that says like France. Someone pulled over, like, let's go. I drove into France. It doesn't cost them anything extra, so you kind of hitchhiked that. So it's hitchhiking a car that takes you on a boat across a body of water. Hitch ride to get here? Yeah, I've hitched 2 rides today. This is a more narrow shared path. Although, what time is it? Places are probably closed right now. I think up here there's a good shoulder, but it's on a corner. Reduces visibility. It's in town, so I think 50 through the town is standard kilometers an hour speed limit. So that's good. It would be on a corner. It's not the sharpest corner, but still reduces visibility. So like up here could be a spot. Is this place open? That guy didn't post a link. He probably ended a sentence with a period and then did another word without putting a space, so to a computer it looks like a link. I don't know, I feel like you might be closed. I think so. Well, I'm gonna eat some snacks and potentially hitchhike here. But I won't use your tables because private business and all. I'm really freaking hungry right now. Just sit on this curb. Wait, someone's pulling up. Maybe they're open. Oh, okay, well, the guys are strolling in there. Alright, let's see. See what we can get. Buongiorno. Parla inglese?
Yeah, I go to English in Boston.
A little bit.
Little bit? Looking for something to eat?
Yes.
All this?
Sí.
Do they
Venetian
make
finger food.
finger food? Do they like make any sandwiches or anything right now? Like a prosciutto crudo or...
Se puoi fargli un panino?
Sì?
See?
Yes.
Yeah.
Che affettati hai?
Soppressa, pancetta,
Adesso pancetta.
salame.
Salame. Veneto salame. Okay.
Quello cos'è?
Questo è tipo prosciutto arrosto, prosciutto cotto, tipo prosciutto cotto.
Ham. Roasted ham.
That's roasted ham. Salami.
Salame.
Salami. Yeah, sì. And
Cosa vuoi tu? Un
cheese.
bustino?
E formaggio.
Anche formaggio, sì.
Inside.
Yeah, inside.
Dentro il panino.
Thank you.
Ok.
Appreciate it. Yeah. See. That's it.
Where are you from?
Canada.
Canada?
Canada, yeah.
Bicycle?
No, autostop.
Autostop. Autostop.
I make a film about hitchhiking all over the world. So I've done it in 35 countries, autostop.
Wow.
And
Ho girato 35 paesi in autostop.
Wow. Spero. Io provato no anche se sempre qua bello.
TV, YouTube.
it's called Twitch TV. Have you heard?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll give you a card. It has my information if you're curious.
Yes.
Are you from here?
Yes, Jesolo.
Jesolo?
Near Venice.
Oh, near Venice. I was in Venice yesterday, and I took a ferry to. Where does this road end? If you go this way.
Jesolo Beach.
Maybe. Forget. I took one of those ferry boat things to Ponte Sabbioni, and then autostop.
Jesolo is here. Lido di Jesolo.
Oh, okay. Are you here for work?
No. He's my parent.
Okay. Oh,
He's
yes.
my mom.
Oh.
Fa i video e li mette su Twitch, che è una piattaforma tipo YouTube, diciamo più o meno di streaming. E gira il mondo così e fa i video.
Bravo. E da bere?
Perché conosci il mondo del comunale di buono.
Let's go.
Guida.
Stanno su YouTube. Devo passare a prendere un po' una della museo e una di casa. No, le porto via.
Sì, il saldo 2 minuti.
Okay.
Poi far video degli anni che fai Miami, osteria.
If you want filming sometimes,
Yeah.
come si dice, come si può dire pubblicità? O reclama in Google o in Twitter.
Around here?
In osteria, the
Sorry?
local.
This is filmed in the local?
If you want, yes.
Like what places? Where? Like, what are you saying? Sorry.
Non ho capito. If you want a review, this bar.
Review this bar?
Yes, if
Yeah.
you want.
Oh, okay. So I can film around, show everything.
Where you
okay.
want.
Gotcha. Is it? Can I sit over here?
Yes,
Okay.
where we want.
All right. All right. Okay. This looks cool. Are these actual meats or are they just fake meats? Should sit there then, because then we can't get the meats. Free food, free good review. I don't want free food. It's okay. Oh, battery's dying.
Ecco la circosa Galvani, fatta con il latte 100% italiano da filiera certificata. Crenosissima. Lei avrà sempre un gusto fresco e conformevole. Voi potete fidarvi anche tutti. Accettosa, quella vera.
Alright. Well, I've got 2 rides today, but I'm freaking starving, so I'm looking forward to the sandwich, salami and cheese sandwich. It's gonna be great. But cheers. Thanks for being here. We'll get back to hitching soon. Alright, I might just swap the battery on the modem here because it's low. We have the TV remote? Because someone sat here and did that. We'll just move it. How much daylight left? What time is it? That's true, hour and a half. We're at 23,000 steps today, so we've walked quite a bit. To get a big highlight film at the end of each trip. I haven't, but I would like to. Okay. So I'm going to try and swap the battery out of here without losing the stream. So a couple steps. This is about to die. So it's hooked up to battery. If I take it out right now, it should switch to battery unless it decides to turn off. This is a good sign. So now we're on battery power only with no battery inside. Put new battery in. Eventually this bar should fill up, saying that we're now on battery, and then I can unplug this, and we should be good. Eventually this should fill up. There it is. Now, in theory, I should be able to unplug it now, without it dying. If the stream dies, then sometimes it just does that anyway. This is good. Frick yeah. Nailed it. Set by satellite? No. No streamers use satellite at all right now. It's not what people use. We use cellular network connections. What some people call satellites in streaming is literally just a live view or a Terra deck or a... Thank you so much. Ooh, this looks good. Thank you. It's just taking multiple cellular connections and putting them together. Sandwich. Ooh, and it's heated up too. I love the sandwiches here. In Italy. Well, it's Southern Europe in general. They do really good sandwiches. This thick cheese too.
Non vuole mai. Credo di non avrebbe scusa dalla vita per non capire mi piace una cosa bene. Non si deve scusare, non deve essere facile per me. Mia figlia avrebbe detto che io non sono in grado di sapere cosa fare. Almeno quando disegna, una finestra.
It's on TV. Looks kind of sci-fi.
Fatto il suo ultimo disegno. Si nota.
Is that a Netgear router with a built-in SIM card modem? Yeah. It's a Netgear Nighthawk M1 MR1100 European model. Because they have a European one, a North American one, a Hong Kong one, and an Australian one. And they support different cellular bands depending on which one you get.
Sapevo che il cliente avrebbe portato a questo.
Is beer any good? Most beer in Italy is, unless you go to like a brewery, it's just like a light blonde or a lager, like just a very light beer. And this is no exception. They're all fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They're light, easy drinking beers, but they're not particularly interesting. The food though, oh yeah, and the wine's very good.
Non si arriva alle spalle in questo modo.
Have you ever thought this is my life eating on camera with 1,900 plus people watch? No, I don't mind eating on camera. No shame in that. But when I was cross-dressing and hitchhiking, I definitely had several moments of being like, "What is my life? Like, what is this? How did I end up in the situation where I am fully dressed as a woman in a dress, fully makeup up, live streaming myself hitchhiking?" In that case, yes, this is my life. What a life that is.
Un esperimento. È un test di un'ipotesi. Se sarà positivo, capirai che da mi fare uscire.
La risposta era già data.
Sì, ma voglio che tu ripensi in base ai fatti, quindi ti dimostrerò che niente mi può uccidere.
Anche tu sì.
Just notice you got long fingers. I do have long fingers.
Scientifici.
My thumb's good. But you know what's even better than the thumb? The finger.
Bene, che esperimento sarebbe?
I got a long finger.
Ognuno di questi becker contiene un liquido, 3 contengono acqua, il quarto invece un composto di acido fosforico usato nell'idraulica della grassa di legno. Uno prototipo, un sorso che passa al mare, ma questa quantità non mi uccide. Sì, non lo farei se non fossi sicura del risultato. Quindi, senza sapere quale contenga cosa, bevo dentro il becker. E perché non posso morire, bevo dai becker contengono solo di acqua.
È una follia.
Non guardare.
When you turn backwards, well, I can definitely forwards. And I used to be able to bend my thumb backwards, like, all the way to my wrist, but I can't anymore. Went to Italy for a Subway sub. This is like Italian salami and Italian cheese and Italian bread. Can't you tell the Subway decor in here? Aren't your legs tired from walking? They get really used to it. Whatever you do, you get used to.
Vuoi sperarmi per impedirmi di morire?
No, però ti fermerò. E fermerò questa follia.
I want to see if there's any better spot to hitchhike, or if this parking lot here is the best. Why are you drinking beer? Why aren't you drinking beer? A bit of a shoulder just up here, it looks like. Never mind, maybe not. It really looks like the best shoulder is where I'm at. But like, through this town it's fine to do walkie spinny hitchhiking if I wanted to. The shoulder is just fine. It's quite nice. At the end of town, what have we got? Yeah, the road narrows up. You lose the shoulder and it's got this steep bank going down. So I think I'm gonna hitchhike somewhere in this town. We're gonna do the find a spot and wait kind of hitchhiking, which is what we do most of the time on this channel.
Mi dispiace, ma lo so che mi capisci,
Ready, full? No.
ma lo faccio per come ti assicuro.
Hai ragione. Non capisco affatto.
Se tu poi non dovessi tornare, vuol dire che abbiamo interrotto il gruppo.
I kind of feel like where I am might be the best spot.
Può darsi, non l'ho ancora conosciuto.
Discute che strada facendo, ma se ci credi veramente, Fitz, vuol dire che non vogliamo.
Maybe there. Because that's at like the end of town.
Non lo so.
Something there.
No, la prendo io. Ci ha mancato poco. Andiamo.
Oh. So how far is that?
Ciao.
11 minutes, 900 meters of walking through the town spinny hitchhiking. If we don't get picked up by then we've got a spot to hitchhike and do it safely.
Si sono messi su una strada. Sì, ma sono diventata una sorpresa. Poi noi call e quindi fa pensare. No, no, sta cosa che andiamo via.
Mi fai i carabinieri qui.
Sì, sì, sì.
Anche lì.
No, ma adesso è più fuori. Adesso devo fare che dai, essere in quattro il primo. Però gli altri sul gruppo e lì fuori, ma
Hope it's not an IPA. You don't get much for IPAs in Italy.
gli altri come scuola. Ciao. E ora Interclasse ha chiesto al presidente del plesso che sa, veda, rispecchia qualcuno che dai, perché al momento non trai la firma ossia ma l'hanno firmata oggi, stamattina.
Sì, ma deve stare a casa.
La rivista diventa dei
Sì, sì, si voleva pensare bene.
Lei è collega.
Ah, è anche Cardi, che ormai da domani.
Reading something.
Sì, no, anzi grande
È poco più di un'influenza, sì, però.
tanti che ha patologie.
Esatto. Infatti non parliamo dei 250 morti che sono stati quest'anno per i virus classici, sì, che si chiamano. E queste
These ones?
Ma siccome questo non si conosce,
I think it's farm tools, not weapons. There's gonna be some kind of picky looking thing. I don't know what those metal things are, but they don't look like swords. They look like wrought iron or something. Just like that. Over there's like 2 saws, some sickles, I think, a scythe-looking thing, which you could use as a weapon for sure. As hard as Spain or Italy for hitchhiking. Spain has longer wait times.
Che problema?
Ai poi sì, cioè, non si sta
sì, però neanche perché se la pensa perché si vuole, treni, e tutte le sera supermercati, mercati all'aperto.
Boomerangs? I don't think they're a boomerang either. They are boomerang shaped.
Che sarà mia persona cioè, allora dovremmo già parlare di prontezza di non ripassare
Haven't declined offers of rides, not any in general. Yesterday I declined 2 because they're going the wrong direction. Usually that's why I decline a ride. It's not because I don't want to ride with that person, they're fine. But they're going the wrong way kind of thing.
Ci si ha capito.
Ma adesso tutto l'allarmismo all'improvviso sì, ho capito, ma che vai in viaggio, che gira, poi sentivo il pubblico, le tornai in giro, questo devi fare,
Fermo secondo che pensa.
se la prende passa, se non è la prende la sera,
Ovviamente loro iniziano delle restrizioni, le fa queste prove, però il mondo bisogna continuare, se no è una cazzata.
allora, fare un laboratorio,
Ragazzi, già capire
fa un laboratorio là dentro, provvisorio, che arriva e fa sul test, che non
Oh,
sì, che lo fa.
però se non io appena ci
in quarantena.
però a me pare che se non io appena ci fanno, non io trovo.
Alcuni no, basale, noi la sera prima per dire
Ma sì, va bene adesso, ho capito. Va bene, cosa sembra. Però poi si vede il Giappone, capito?
Don't you love the Italian can listen for hours, such an easy listening language. It does sound nice. It's good ambient. Although first thing this morning, when I found the first bar to grab a cappuccino to drink and chill, maybe I'll get a coffee here. I'm feeling a little bit tired, but not a cappuccino because apparently I'm not supposed to have that in the afternoon. There were like people having very vibrant conversations next to where I was sitting, and I'm like, this is not my morning vibe I'm feeling right now. Token Black, thank you so much for the 5-month resub. Appreciate the 5 months support.
Ah, ok, sì.
Però anche a Bianco è difficile dire che sì. Cioè, che nasce adesso, io non me fidaria.
What is the command for the virus thing? So I can do it too.
Non so, lei è un vai casino.
There it is.
Vai casino.
No, perché no, difatti rimane in casa di usare alcol le superfici.
It's very good. It's a light, easy drinking beer, which I enjoy. Yes, but it's not a particularly interesting beer. Like, it's not like I'm going to like a brewery here and trying like just some kind of quirky little beer. It's a lager, a blonde ale. Like it's good, but it's simple. And there's nothing wrong with that. It just isn't like, oh my god, the beer here is amazing.
Da lori che trasmette all'uomo, dopo l'uomo una volta che lo hanno trasmette a uomo.
I think I'm gonna order. Hold on. What would for coffee beverages after a late lunch, early dinner meal? I know this is a strange time to eat in Italy. I know my network's doing some weird things right now.
Da settembre gira, le chiate l'allarme è troppo tardi.
Got skinnier? It tends to happen, yeah, when I travel. And I eat a lot. It's just, you burn through a lot of calories doing what I do. Double espresso? Espresso. Coffee's ideal anytime? I know, but, well, I don't mind espresso, it's just so small. Is there any coffee I can get that's like a bit more substantial? Limoncello. Cappuccino. No, we don't do cappuccino. Apparently in the afternoon, Italians do not get cappuccinos. Could I get... Is a cafe latte bad to have in the afternoon in Italy? That's why you take double espresso. Mochaccino? That's like a stronger cappuccino, right? As in like less milk. I just want something I can drink for more than like 3 sips. Lattes with milk. I know. I just want more than just an espresso shot. If they have it, yes. Cafe latte? And Nescafe 3-in-1? Let me tell you, the most places I could find good coffee, most places I went to, the exception being Central Russia. I could not find a good cup of coffee anywhere in Central Russia. They had these like little tiny diners on the side of the highway going east-west across Russia, all over the place. They spelled like K-A, circle with a line through it, E, like cafes. Most of them are like little family-run little places, and they have like home-cooked food. It's like really good food and cheap. But the coffee was usually, there'd be a clear mug, like see-through, translucent mug with, some of them would be 3-in-1, so they'd have the coffee and the creamer and the sugar all in the granules there. There's like a cup with grains of instant coffee. The other ones would be darker, and they'd be like your normal, just black coffee, instant coffee. And you'd pick one of those up, and you'd pour some hot water from a hot water machine into your cup, and that's your coffee. And that's all I could find for Now we're losing connection again. Come on. Should get an Americano. For a bushy ride? We're going for another ride. Yeah, I know we're losing connection a little bit, but we're back. Caffè latte?
Sì, cappuccino o caffè latte?
Caffè latte.
Grande, ok.
Yeah. Got it. Under control. You look like a different person? When? When did I look like a different person? Okay, let me put you guys by the window. Maybe you'll be more stable by the window. Can we see the Wiener collection again? Actually, that reminded me. I think when I was hitchhiking with my friend Emily on stream, but I think we were like at a spot where there was no network in like rural Vermont or something like that. This person? No. This is way before our stream. I hitchhiked with her from Kelowna to Vancouver Island and back, and I think we got picked up. I think it was then by some person that. I think I was with her though. With a girl that collected dick pics from guys. Like she'd ask as many guys as she could. She didn't ask me. If they'd send her a dick pic because she liked to collect them. Right, she picked me and Emily up. Like she just honestly liked, collecting them. Where was this person? I want to remember the situation. I feel like she printed out, like did a scrapbooky thing with them. Do you have a favorite? No. Where was this? Actually, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna send her a message. Tell her 1,900 people would like to contribute to her collection. Wait, is everyone watching have a dick that they can take a picture of? Is that the demographic? Is anyone watching right now a woman? Maybe don't say that you're a woman on the internet. It's dangerous. Cafe latte in a glass. This has been my experience in at least Italy. When I get cafe latte, they serve it in a clear glass like this. Wow, look at this spoon. Mikey, I know you're not a girl. No. We have a lot of claimed women in chat, So, you can't send dick pics if you don't have a dick to pick. It's delicious, whatever it is. It's just a shot of espresso and then steamed milk with less foam than a cappuccino. Paying with card with no problem. I go through cash in Italy faster than other countries, but slower than other countries. Like in Japan, I paid with most things with cash because I kind of had to. A lot of places do not take Visa, MasterCard, or anything like that. Some of them take some kind of card, but not Visa, MasterCard. They take like your transit card or something weird like that. Been to Rome yet, Trevor? No, I won't be on this trip, unfortunately. Those phallic things hanging from the ceiling. Cured meat. That's for 15 sugars. Well, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 sugars. They even gave you an extra one. You asked for 15, you got 16. Great value. Keep a bit of currency from each country you visit? No, I don't really keep much for souvenirs because then I gotta carry them. Yeah.
Kinder cioccolato è fatto su misura per il bambino, perfetto per dire sì a un momento del pastore. Kinder cioccolato, piccola media, grande bontà.
Posso venire a fare acqua?
Non testa il meglio per colpa della tosta. Visto che agisce rapidamente.
How's the bush last night? We found really good bush last night. It was nice. I enjoyed it. Sleep in a tent, or what do you do? Yeah, sleep in a tent. Currently have a Z-Pax Plex Mid, one-man non-freestanding DCF tent. UK is no longer in Europe, don't count. It 100% still is in Europe. Europe is a continent. EU, European Union, is a separate thing from Europe. Geography facts. Did it just leave the continent? UK just created its new continent. There were 7 continents. And UK is just like, screw your 7 continent list. We're gonna create the continent of the United Kingdom. There's 8 continents now, because UK was not happy being part of Europe, the continent. Why Italy shaped like a boot? I don't know, they had a foot fetish or something? I don't know. Russia is in Europe too, and Asia. Russia is one of the few countries that is 2 continents. All right. I think I'm ready to go back out there and hitchhike there. We had some food. We had a beer. We had a coffee. That covers all my bases there. Russia's its own continent. Maybe it wishes it was, just like UK. Okay. Maybe I should swap the battery out. Floristically, Greece is also two continents, most of Europe, Eastern Islands are in Asia. There you go. What does floristically mean? To me, that sounds like flowers. Wow, there is no jacks on that end, Trevor. Good try. Good try. Did Tanya stay with us? You look a little red. Maybe. It's hanging from the ceiling. Like cured meats. Ever cook your own food while hitchhiking? I just make mouth sandwiches, but I don't really cook while I travel. What's the connection again? When Sweden leaves EU, it's gonna be sexy. Like that we find out the names. Why does your face look like a vampire men's? What's with the men's at the end of it? Why does your face look like a vampire? I don't know. I'll take it as a compliment. I feel like most depictions of vampires end up, like, they just depict them as very, like, attractive men. Right? When do they depict vampires as, like, not attractive? I'll take it. What's going on with the network here? It was rock solid, now it's not rock solid. Don't forget to pay? Yeah, I'm on it. Let's go. It was good. I know it's not. I know it's F. I know. Did you pay? No, I just said I'm gonna go pay.
No.
Ciao, Emiliano, grazie. Ciao. Allora, panino, birra e caffè latte. Ok? Grazie. Ciao, grazie a te.
Salve.
Ciao. Salve.
She paid $7.80 for all the stuff, all of the things. Let's roll. On the road again. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Dun-da-dun-da-dun-da-dun-da-dun-da-dun. Bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da-dum. 1 hour daylight left? Yep. Let's get that third ride in. Never pees, eats 9% white bread, sleeps outside. Wait, where's the first thing? Rides with strangers equals dead soon? At least I'll have lived. Off of white bread. Yeah, it's been foggy all day here. Oh, there's a breeze and it's cold. Just this sign? Well, before you guys were like, no, it's too far! And now we're on even smaller roads. I don't think people will be going that far on these roads. They'd be taking different ones. Oh, that's a hole. What's your plan? Hitchhike that way. We do have bus stops here. We don't take the bus. This channel isn't called Bus. Distinct lack of bush in this vicinity, mostly fields. Cross that bridge if we gotta. Dun, 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 dun. Do more impressions of Twitch chat. Just I don't know. Give me some motivation. Tell me something to mock you guys about. Oh, it's cold. It's cold. This isn't the bus channel. Okay, I'm out of here. I expected you to take city buses everywhere. Why don't you just buy a house and buy a car? It's a good question. I'm Damien Explores now. Look at that bird. Excellent flying form. Nice. Boom. Wow. Why don't have a hat? Actually, I lost my hat. I need to get a new hat. I can use the buff as like to cover like my head, kind of like a hat if I want to. Catch up on sleep while hitching rides? No, in general, don't sleep in cars that I hitchhike, because I think it's rude to just get picked up and be like, hey man, I'm tired, I'm gonna sleep here. Good night. Also, you should probably just, for your own safety, just kind of stay awake in those situations. I have slept in rides though, but it's usually when we're driving so long that we're taking turns driving, and when one person's driving, the other one's like resting and sleeping. Just trying to chug out as much distance as you can in a short amount of period. The wind is nipply. When it's cold so your nipples get hard, that's the correct phrase, I think. Not taking some days off from streaming? Why? It kind of sucks the where I was walking. Merino wool socks, which are nice because they don't smell as easily as cotton or polyester nylon socks would. Person. So I'm gonna pass you inside here and pick you up. Yeah, I've had that happen a lot. Hey, our friend's back. It's following me. You got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Oh, you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. Hey, sorry. Musical interlude. Back to hitchhiking. I didn't miss any cars. This is good. Oh, come on, internet. What are you doing? You've been so good today. Till this point. Looks like a very intensive stream every day, all day, 12 plus hours during multiple months. Yeah, then I get burnt out and take weeks or a month off. And like never stream. And then I come back to it. Totally unsustainable. That's okay. One verse in that song is like, some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am. And then the other guy's like, bigger and stronger too. And you're like, come on, you don't have to like just grind me into the dirt so hard. You know? Yeah, I was just, you know, being self-deprecating a little bit. And you're like, they're also bigger and stronger than you. Like, okay. A little bit of a low blow there, but whatever. But baby, none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, girl. And as years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You gotta trust me. Hey, our orange friend's back. Why did you kill the internet? I know the internet's cutting out. I might have to drop down the bitrate here. Or restart the modem. The modem's been good today and these towns have been fine. Might just require a little restart. Thank you, Megan. Never welcome to Hitch, where we're hitchhiking through Italy. We're just east of Venice at the moment. Going towards Slovenia. That's what we're doing. Caught 2 rides today. Short rides because we're on small roads. Small roads. What is going on with my internet? What is it doing? Did anything I say get broadcast? Oh, it's fucking... Did it just disconnect everything? That's great. It's good now? We heard you? No, it's still cutting in and out. What am my speed? I have to give the modem a quick restart. Sometimes it just needs it. Let's see. It's good now, it's still cutting out. I can tell it is by the way it is. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a quick restart. I'll be right back.
should be like this flat line.
Ooh, okay, we can try doing it flat. Graceful.
I think this image is going.
That's an actual more advanced move. I was just going for something to the next level.
And this is why we started way well.
It's fine. Over 10 uploads, so should be good. Should be good. Wait, is that my spot I was gonna hitchhike? There's people there. Could be a pole dancer? I was a pole dancer. Amateur, but you know. I was pole dancing. You're a great pole dancer. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was gonna... but I'm not sure if my thank you came out or was broadcast. Megan, yes, thanks for the raid there. Everyone welcome to Hitch, where we're hitchhiking through Italy, heading east out of, well, near Venice. Is Solar Scribble Wi-Fi router? I don't know what that is, so no. Is that a router that's supposed to connect to all kind of global cellular bands? In which case that could be interesting. Although I've found some nice looking routers, but they require like a 12 volt kind of, they don't have a battery. They're not good for... I know. You're like the tiniest little things ever. Oh god, okay, keep moving. How do you make it out of Venice? Do you try to hitch from the same spot as last night? No, I found a bush last night, but in order to find a bush, Venice doesn't really have bushes because it's Venice and it's buildings or canals. I took a bus boat to a place just outside Venice. Camped there. Why are you honking? A bus boat just outside Venice, and then I found a bush to sleep in, and then I could hitchhike from there because it was not on the island of Venice. Look at that sun. Oh yeah, I don't have much daylight left. Although, well, the sun looks kind of, you know, I still feel like, you know, we'll see. Problem is, I was gonna hitchhike there because there's a little bit of lay-by. Where those cars were parked on the left side there. But the town kind of ends here, and this guy kind of got like a gentle blip. You could pull over onto that or pull into any of these because they're designed to be drive on. And once we hit that last little driveway blip there, then it's fairly narrow-ish shoulder as we leave the town. I'm not sure if I want to continue or if I want to try and hitchhike from the town because you'll have a bit slower traffic. Okay, don't trip. Well, it's USB Type-C fast charging, 99 bucks month for unlimited Wi-Fi no matter where you are. I don't know, I could look at it. I feel like it's gonna have data caps. like so many things are unlimited these days, and very few things are actually unlimited. That word unlimited does not mean unlimited in most cases. Yeah. Shoulder's just kind of narrow, man. Let's go camping. Yeah, we'll probably be trying to find a place to camp at some point tonight. Fortunately, it's mostly farmland here. There's not much for woods. Here's how the Europeans stack up in regards to picking up hitchhikers. Statistically faster than North America. North America's probably at like 30 minutes average. Europe's more at like 20. Unlimited after 1 gigabyte, we slow down your connection to 56k. That's pretty much what a lot of places do. Like technically, you never run out of data. Just after a certain point, we slow down your speed so much that it's basically unusable. But technically, you still have data. So don't tell us it's not unlimited. Is there more places to pull over down this road? A couple random streets, but not much of a lay-by. Pretty narrow. Random streets, random driveways. A couple bus stops. But they don't have laybys, the bus stops. They just stop on the road. Car. Oh, they thought about it. Brakes went on. They thought about it. It's just narrow and then steep on the side there. I don't like it. I don't like it. I just don't have any other real good options. It's all farmland. No real good bush around here. Since yesterday, people are afraid of us. Change area. What does it look like I'm trying to do? Change area. I'm hitchhiking. It's a method of transportation to get from point A to point B. What do you want from me? Yeah, it's like all farmland. Hitchhiking? This road sucks. It's the worst bit of road yet. I could reach 100 countries in my life? Maybe. It stays there. I just need like one little spot, and I can stand there and hitchhike. We're just gonna YOLO swag it. Fast travel to a previous location. I don't want to go back where I came from. I want to go forward. I want to go forward. Onwards. I'll have to be cognizant of vehicles coming and then step aside. Okay, in Sweden you have the right camp wherever you want. I know, I love that. Sweden, Norway. You guys got it nice there. Hope you get a ride today as well. No, we've got 2 rides, and the wait times, like actually today, haven't been high. But like the roads are well, no, earlier the road was fine for hitchhiking, so we've been walking, and then there's still plenty of room to pull over. But as we've got further down this road, roads have gotten narrower and narrower. Could honestly probably just ask any of the farmers, just be like, hey, can I put a tent on your backyard, front yard, field that's not being used for agriculture? It'd probably be pretty chill. If no one stops for you, then you find a place to camp, and then we try again tomorrow. I know. You're not used to people walking by. I know it's a weird spot to walk, I agree. Which direction we're headed? East, Slovenia. Parla inglese? Ah, ciao, grazie. Dove stai andando?
No, mi sono fermato, sto andando di qua, però se vuoi ti do uno strappo qualche chilometro.
From Canada. Parla inglese?
Do you speak English?
Yeah. Where are you going?
I was going back, actually, but I see you.
Yeah.
I was curious.
Oh.
Where are you going?
I'm trying to get direction Slovenia.
Slovenia?
So anywhere east, really, is where I'm trying to go. But I make a film about hitchhiking, so I've done that in 30 countries now. So just film and broadcast what it's like to hitchhike, trying to go to Slovenia.
Okay.
Yeah.
But have you already a place where you stay?
I camping most nights.
Camping?
Yeah.
If you want, I can give you some kilometers.
Some kilometers?
But
Yeah?
then actually...
Like next town or something?
Yes, yes.
Yeah? Okay, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. We're good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I did it this summer, the same.
Oh, you did?
In Albania and Macedonia.
Really? I'm on my way that direction. How was it in Albania and Macedonia?
Yeah?
Did it work well?
Yeah. I spent actually few days, 8 days.
8 days?
Yes.
In Albania and
Skopje.
Okay.
And then from Skopje to Sofia, where I had my flight back.
Yeah.
I took a bus.
Okay.
So I spent I had 2 weeks of vacations, so 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
Spent.
Yeah.
She came in for the save though. She came in for the save. She thought I was going down. It's a hack rep. It's kind of unique.
But I say that every time no, because I had to do by...
I see, I understand now. Okay.
So it was 200 kilometers, not so much.
That's still quite a bit.
And okay, the first day I did 55 kilometers.
Yeah.
First day. The normal, let's say, day was about 30.
Okay, it's a good amount.
So we saw you when you passed Heraklia.
Oh yeah, okay.
We saw you. Then we went to there is a beach.
I heard about the beach.
30 kilometers from here.
Yeah.
Without buildings, it's wild, sort of a wild beach.
Oh, there's lots of forests there and stuff?
There is a not forest. Yes, there's a tree.
Oh, okay.
And with with some beautiful paths for bikes, for horses.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then we saw you again. Okay, now I have to ask you who is.
Understandable. Well, I'll give you I have a card, and it has all my information on it. So if you want to see everything I do, it's all on that card.
So how long are you traveling?
I do this full time. It's actually my job now, to travel around to different countries and hitchhike, autostop around. Yeah. So, but this trip.
But I saw you are quite professional. You are also registering us, I guess, or not?
Yeah. Well, I'm not filming just the conversation pretty much right now, and
No, don't worry.
filming myself. But yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. I authorize you.
You authorize. Perfect. I appreciate the authorization. Where are you from, by the way?
I'm from Jesolo.
Okay. I feel like you have like a different accent. Your accent sounds different.
From?
I don't know, compared to other people I've talked to in Italy. I don't know why. Maybe not.
But you are traveling since?
This trip started 28 days ago in Portugal.
Portugal.
Yeah, in Lisbon.
By walk and by
autostop. Yeah.
Only by walk is impossible.
Yeah, that would be too far for walking.
No train, no bus.
No train, no bus. Around Venice, I took like the boat things, like Venice, the boats to different parts of Venice. But other than that, it's all autostop.
Okay. So from Portugal, Spain, France?
Yeah, I also went through Andorra.
Andorra, okay.
From Spain, Andorra, France. I hit Monaco.
Monaco?
And then, then...
No, Monaco, Munich.
Monaco,
which part of the Monaco?
Yeah, Poco. Fancy cars, expensive place.
So you spent all your money in the casino?
No, I walked around and looked at all the expensive things.
So finish travel.
It was nice looking at the cars, all the Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Bentleys, but yeah. And then Italy and San Marino. And yeah, now on to Slovenia, Croatia, and down to like Albania and Macedonia.
Your flight back already booked? Not yet.
This trip ends in Amsterdam in May, so I have
Wow.
So I have over 2 months left.
How long since May? How long does this travel?
So it's been about 1 month so far, and now I've got another just over 2 months for this trip. Because there's a convention, like an event in Amsterdam related to all the filming I do. So it all gets broadcast to a website called Twitch TV. Anyway, it's mostly video game broadcasting, but I'm the one guy that hitchhikes autostop. So that's where this trip ends, is that convention.
You prepare so on daily basis your video,
it's Twitch TV is direct broadcasting. Yeah. So it's my day. I show people what the experience is of autostop.
Which experiences you have done today?
Which experiences? I was camping by the sea, by the water.
Yeah, but
and
where? City?
Close to where you take the boat to Venice.
Punta Sapione.
Yes, that's the one. Yes. Yeah, there was lots of forest, lots of woods in that area.
Which camping?
Woods.
Oh, without the banking camping.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
It is forbidden actually.
Is it?
You know it is forbidden, but
No.
Well.
Yes.
Well. Yeah.
Forbidden.
Yes, but in the summer.
In the summer.
In the winter.
Well, most camping is closed.
Yes,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
No way to other.
Yeah.
No, all the camping are closed.
Yeah.
Maybe one. I work in a camping.
Oh, you do?
Cavallino.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's nowhere to camp otherwise.
You walk? No, you You took some passage, right?
Two passengers, and you're the third person today, but they're short distances. On this road, most people aren't driving long distances, but I can't auto stop on the autostrada. The policia they don't like it. Yeah, so provincial roads, okay.
But it's more beautiful this.
Definitely.
In autostrada, you don't.
Exactly.
Now take care because there is the fog.
True, fog is not good.
So here
there is a lot of wolves.
No.
In Canada, we have all our bears, grizzly bears, polar bears, and cougars, mountain lions.
So you want also this evening to spend your night in a camping, right?
I would like to, if I can find a place. There isn't very much woods and forests in this area. It's mostly farmland, or private land. So, like, I could ask a farmer, I guess. They probably wouldn't mind as long as you ask for permission.
You can spend a lot of money, or you have to if
the budget
your aim is
limited or unlimited.
You
like
can go hotel. No.
I can. I just prefer to sleep outside.
You want to prefer to?
Yeah, I like camping. I enjoy it, and I don't mind cooler weather. I have good equipment for this climate.
It's not very cold.
No, it's fine. Like, I think 5 degrees is like normal. Yeah, that's okay.
During the night.
Yeah. So if you want, I can bring you in a city which is named Portogruaro.
Portogruaro.
It is on a parallel street. There are two streets going to Trieste.
Okay.
This is the one nearest to the sea, and then there is another one like 6 kilometers. And along this street there is this city which is Portogruaro.
Okay.
Which is at least you can see a city.
Okay.
Otherwise, I can give you. Because along this street. Oh no! Latisana.
Latisana?
Latisana.
Dopo, non a Portogruaro.
No, è dopo. È lungo questa strada qui.
Like, you're already going out of your way to help me. You don't have to drive me too far.
No, don't worry.
Also,
actually, it's quite dangerous this street.
We can bring him to Slovenia. No problem. Tomorrow I am at home. So.
No, actually, you're bringing some joy to this sad day.
For Amsterdam, you can go Amsterdam. So your journey is finished.
See, but it's too fast. You can't take me there yet. I got 2 more months.
We didn't tell him yet the ticket.
Yes, now it's 50 euros.
Oh no!
Oh, no problem.
Is it okay if I film out the front window, like so we can see where we're driving?
Sorry?
Is it okay if I point my camera out the front window?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to make sure it's okay, so we can see the.
My brother can help you.
I'll just put it in the middle here. That's all right. There we go. Then we get perspective. I like this road, how it's lined with trees on either side.
These trees was Mussolini. Do you know?
Mussolini built this road.
During the war.
Yeah.
Put these trees on the street.
Oh.
Because the airplane don't see the car in the street.
I see.
You can see and
No, that makes sense for camouflage to hide.
Always this
yeah.
trees, platani.
Yeah.
In Italian.
Yeah.
And so the iPhone can see the car in the streets, the tank.
Interesting. Okay.
It's simple, but
Because I was curious. I was wondering what the history of this road was with the trees on both sides
every
in this area.
This is new streets.
Yeah.
Not a lot of buildings here.
Because
I are broadcasting live.
yeah.
Okay. That's not live.
Actually, direct. Yeah. So I'll give you while we're driving, because you're not driving. This is the information of what I do. So that's Ukrainian. And then Twitch is the website and all that social media stuff. Yeah.
Is social media for special for the traveling? Twitch.
Well, Twitch is mostly video games.
Okay.
And there's a few people that travel to different places and broadcast film there. And I'm the one guy that auto stops everywhere, which is something I enjoy. I did it for 4 years.
4 years?
Before I started filming it. I do it because I find it interesting, the people I meet and the places I go. And now I've been filming for 2 years.
Do you do it alone every
Alone, yeah. Well, I've brought a friend with me for a week, but like most of the time, it's I do it solo.
Which is your name?
Trevor.
Trevor.
Yeah. And yours?
Trevor. Okay. Trevor. Hi, Ricardo.
Ricardo.
Nicola.
One more time.
Nicola.
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 Well, nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. We are brothers.
You're brothers, okay. And
I do a lot of BlaBlaCar.
oh, BlaBlaCar. You do? Okay. I've heard of it.
You do it?
I've never done it, but when I'm hitchhiking, like in France, it's very popular, and people will be like, "Why aren't you taking a BlaBlaCar?" That's what everyone does.
Here too, a lot of people traveling, especially from Milan, Venice, Milan, Florence.
Yeah.
Florence, Venice, these big cities.
I see.
Milan,
Yeah.
the south of Italy to the north of Italy.
Yeah.
A lot of people use BlaBlaCar.
Yeah.
Very.
So do you drive for work, or why are you driving a lot?
Yes, because I work either in Venice and in Milan.
Oh, okay. You go between the two.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I go often in Milan.
I see. Yeah.
But yes. When the company doesn't give me the car, I use my own.
Yeah.
In that case, I publish my trip.
Okay. Yeah.
BlaBlaCar, so I can save some money.
Yeah.
And that is really nice to share travel with interesting people.
Definitely. Yeah.
Really nice.
And that's why I like autostop, is I always get to meet new people. If I'm traveling, then I'm meeting new people and talking and learning something.
But what I see is that you start knowing somehow the person when the trip start to become longer than 1 hour, for example. In that case, you start to talk more. Yes, to start to understand better the other person. With short trips, you don't have enough time to do it.
That's true.
Unfortunately.
With autostop, I've had some very long distance trips with people. The longest being 3 days long.
3 days.
3,400 kilometers was my longest.
With the same person.
With the same person. Across
a boy or a girl?
A boy in Canada. I'll cross a lot of Canada. and we took turns driving.
You share also the hotel, I guess.
We only one night did we stay inside. The other days we just drove and slept for a couple hours in the car. Just recline the chair in the car, sleep, keep going. But yeah.
A unique occasion, let's say.
Unique, yes. That's rare. I had an offer for a ride from out to stop that was over 5,000 kilometers from eastern Canada, New Brunswick, so east, all the way to California in America. So like across the entire continent.
But you refused.
I drove with him for one day, but at that point, like, he drove a commercial truck, and I like the random days, like where I don't know who I'm gonna meet or where I'm gonna go, and it would have taken 7 days of driving 12 hours a day, and it just kind of gets less exciting, yeah. To me, hitchhiking is exciting, not knowing who I'm gonna meet or where I'm going to end up.
So you decide to go down?
To continue, yeah. Because on that trip, I was trying to get to California, so that would have been one ride getting me right to my destination, but I didn't want to get there in one ride.
I think by walk you see all the things,
yeah.
Because you go slowly.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting walking, because what I understood from this my last holiday vacation is that okay, I did 5 kilometers per hour, more or less, with my bike.
Yeah.
And the environment, the site change.
Yeah.
Slowly, but with a certain rapidity. Let's say, because you do every 12 minutes 1 kilometer. So in 1 kilometer, there is a change. It is slow, so it's not so annoying as I thought.
Yeah.
It's the slowly way
to do it. Yeah.
To travel. The slowly you.
And where did you sleep while you were walking? Hotel? Okay.
I cannot do travel alone.
No?
I don't know. I only maybe with another person, but alone no. I don't think.
Were you alone walking? When you were walking, were you alone? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think it's interesting traveling alone.
Because you know other people.
Exactly. It's your own experience in your own head.
My walk here is annoying.
Yes.
No, I like to mix a bit, to stop bus, not only walking.
Yeah.
In my personal experience, I did it in Albania, North Macedonia. It was on the asphalt for the 90% of the distance. I did it on the very street with the trucks, with the
yeah.
Okay, there is no so traffic there. Okay, actually, and so I have, let's say, a full trip with a full walking trip is not really necessary.
Yeah.
As maybe it is on the tree, on the forest. So I will not repeat that experience. Also because my legs are not so strong, let's say.
Well, your legs would get stronger the further you walked.
Yeah.
Like if you went for more days, like it hurts the first few days, maybe the first like 2 weeks, and then your legs are like, this is normal.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
actually, I have some
Oh.
issues with my feet.
Okay, never. That changes the situation. Because when I start a trip after staying home in Canada for a long time, the first usually 1 week, my feet hurt, my body hurts in general, and then after 1 week, it gets used to it. It becomes normal, and it doesn't hurt anymore.
Humans, people are not used to walk a lot.
Yeah.
Because we go to work, sit, maybe in the gym.
Yeah.
And which is the weight of your leg?
11 kilos.
11?
11.
With or without water?
Without water.
Without water.
Yeah.
It's important because in my trip I had some piece of path without the possibility to drink to have water. So I had to think about that and bring with me a lot of water.
How much water did you carry?
The maximum I brought with me was 2 liters.
2 liters, okay, so 2 kilos. Yeah. Which makes a difference. One time I was in...
even more than 2. The first time, the first piece of... was very, very, very long on the mountain, and I was very, very worried about the fact not to find water.
Yeah.
That was real actually, because I found actually. And I bought even 3 liters.
Okay, yeah. When I was in Central Australia, in the outback, I brought at one time 5 liters of water because I was very concerned because the temperatures were up to 40 degrees and it was very dry, so you lose water very quickly. And I've heard stories about being caught in Central Australia without any ride, hit autostop for days.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure I had enough because I was concerned. I was nervous. So I brought a lot of water. But usually I carry about 1 liter is normal. If it's colder, sometimes even less. And then as it gets warmer, I carry more. How heavy was your bag without water?
Like your...
About 11, 10, 11, like...
Sorry?
The same weight of your backpack?
Yeah, it was 12 without...
Oh, 12 liters, okay.
And after the 6th day, I had some pain on the shoulder, on the left shoulder.
Yeah.
A lot of pain.
Yeah.
My this pain appeared after 50 kilometers.
Yeah.
In the morning, no, but after 50 kilometers, all the remaining days
yeah.
appeared.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Look at the light. Quite.
Oh yeah, it's very.
The sunset. The sun is brightening the red. So you're saying that our accent is different, but versus the people that give you the passes today, or other people in Italy?
Other people in Italy, I don't have a good ear for accents. Just it sounds a little bit different. I don't know.
In Italy, there are a lot of dialects.
Yeah.
For example, from Milan, Venice, Florence, Milan, Rome, very, very different. And then also between the cities, 10 kilometers, maybe only.
Really? It'll change?
But you need to be a citizen of that cities to understand really the difference.
Okay.
But I believe that in Canada is the same.
Yeah.
And that's the beautiful our world.
Italian people don't speak very good English.
Like, still a lot of people that have picked me up in Italy have spoken English fairly well. But I do have to use a translator sometimes, like a Google Translate, like speaking translation.